Hi, good morning. The energy seems to be pretty high today morning. How is everybody? Brilliant, brilliant. So pretty excited for today. I see a lot of optimism around what's happening, at least on our new clients front. Suyog and I have been super busy. More of Suyog because he's been working with all partners. At some point of time he is even forgetting कि और कितने नए leads है और कितने लोग को हमने proposal भेजा है कि नहीं भेजा है. So a lot of positivity around in terms of how clients are coming in. We are getting various clients. Some proposals going to pretty larger companies now. There are companies in Pune which have reached out to us specifically because they've got references from their Indian counterparts here. There have been export houses, which have reached out. There are some success stories which are part of our appreciation list as well, where our team has performed incredibly well for us to get those clients. So we have been busy and we have been doing a lot of new things. For the first time, we are going to another city to host an event, which is tomorrow in Bangalore, city of Girish. So there we are going and we are doing an event for the founders and the SME owners in Bangalore. We will be talking about a financial playbook for growing businesses. So again, that's again something which takes up a lot of time from Suyog, a lot of organizing, but I'm happy we are doing some things like this where we have done this in Mumbai first, but going to another city and doing it and getting people to come register where they don't know so much about us while a lot of people in Mumbai would know us. So that's a big thing. I and Suhas and Suyog will be traveling tomorrow and we hope it's going to be a successful event where we add a lot of value to business owners who are joining us and we see some good clients coming to us from there as well. We want to keep Girish super busy to a time where he tells that I need a bigger team and I have so much more work. So that's the plan. Once Bangalore is done and we have got a way or a playbook how this works, we may want to do that in other cities as well. We want to do it in Indore, we want to do it in Delhi, we want to do it in Pune. So a lot of good things happening, keeping us very busy. And I would also want to talk on a topic which is my favorite nowadays. What is it? AI. So I am spending a lot of time on AI and I read a lot of things, not very deep, but I keep reading what's happening in the industry. And I think what I had thought will happen in 3 to 5 years may happen in 6 months. The way things are changing. There was the AI summit in India. A lot of things were happening there. I know a few people who were having stalls there. Some from the finance side as well who had built some AI related to finance which were showing there. So things are it's going pretty fast. So there is something called as Claude Cowork. Somebody knows about Claude? हाथ ऊपर करो तो मुझे मालूम पड़े कितना है. You know what Claude? Suyog knows. And anybody knows about Cowork that Claude has come in with. So it's a super powerful tool that Claude has come up with. How many of you all use ChatGPT for email writing or message writing? How many of you all are using any of the AIs for research, stock research, tax research? Raise your hand so I know what is the level of adoption in our office. And anybody has had good experience of finding a stock when they do research on AI, or you found a stock and then you wanted to do deeper research in that stock? Anybody has done that? On the legal side, you all are using a lot of AI? Yes. So there is Harvey AI which has come in US in a big way. I think Lex Legis is is a company which has brought in AI in big way for legal as well as taxation as well. They are getting there. So a lot of action happening there. So I have been saying this, and I would say this again, that AI is going to be your basic life skill or basic work skill to go ahead. Thinkers have been going as far as saying that if there is any job which requires you to be behind your computer or laptop, that will be done better by AI. That is scary because our whole office works that way, right? So I'm not sure to what extent it is true, but one thing, इसका battery ठीक है? Voice is clear? Okay. So I'm not sure if this is going to be true, but directionally it seems that there is a lot of work that AI will do. People who trade or invest in stock markets would have seen what Claude Cowork and Claude Code did to IT service firms, right? I think there is some problem. There is some problem, right? So can I get a battery for this? So you all would have seen in terms of how it's weak actually, battery is weak. So you all would have seen how IT service stocks have been falling, and they say that stock market understands things faster than people on the ground do. So stock market will rally before the GDP starts growing, and stock market will fall before there is something bad which happens. So there are correlations there. So this is not to scare everybody. People who have to scare are us, because we have to be more relevant after 6 months, after 2 years, after 3 years. Because if things are going to change, and if they're going to change fast, then we have to be adaptable to it as a firm, and individually all of you all have to be adaptable. So use AI, build your skills there, see how you can complement your work with AI. What AI is going to do is it's not going to replace human beings. What AI is going to do is it's going to make people more effective in their output. So something that required somebody to work for 8 to 10 hours may get done in 10 or 15 minutes. So I have done some use cases where we have a CRM on which we work, and I and Suyog generally used to take some reports out of it. But it would take a lot of time for him to prepare reports. And something which was as detailed, which sometimes is very difficult to do even independently, gets done on AI in just 5-7 minutes. There was one presentation I had to give to a group, and before that I only knew Gamma as a AI tool. You all know Gamma for presentations, but then I started making those presentations on Claude Cowork, and I could see that it does not just translate the presentation into a good format, but it also gives you input that based on your audience, this looks very basic, this looks very technically heavy, these are the kind of words you should use, and this is the kind of graphic you should use. So the kind of intelligence that is building there is incredible. Everybody is going to learn it at some point of time if it is becoming so intelligent. But what we have to see is we are learning faster than others, and we are adapting faster than others. In the next 1 year, at firm level, we will have to do a lot of work to adapt AI. So the future right now, from where I see, is use of AI with human in a loop. So while AI is fast and efficient, it is not very intelligent. It can make a lot of mistakes. At some point of time, I told you that don't rely on judgments or case laws which AI gives. And this is true right now as well, because the courts have been telling that there is a lot of hallucination. Hallucination means that the GPT will give an answer which you like. So if you tell them that I want a case law where I have deposited 3 crore rupees in bank account and still I've got a favorable judgment in my case, then AI will give you that case. But when you do a little deeper dive, you will find that there was no such judgment. So which is called hallucination. So that is very common right now, and this will slowly reduce, but you can't directly use AI for your work right now. So hence that human in a loop is going to be important. So human in a loop means that the person will have to check what is being told, and person will have to apply their mind in terms of what's coming in. You should use AI as a co-worker rather than AI as a replacement to your work. So you can't give a prompt to AI, get the output and give it to your client, or you can't give a prompt to AI, get a reply and use it for your work. So there is very high chances that it will do mistakes, but there is also very high chances that it will do 80% of the work which would have taken hours for you, and very deep research, which sometimes is very difficult for us to do. So use AI as a co-worker, somebody who is like an intern, somebody who is very intelligent. An intelligent intern, not very easy. Everybody has their own intern who is very intelligent, right? So if you get somebody like that to work with you, use it as much as possible. Agentic AI is going to be a big thing where we will have agents who will not only give answer but perform actions as well. So I was with a friend of mine in Delhi, and I saw that he had built something where what he did was they are into calling Australian people. So they sell tutoring services, match tutoring services to Australian people. So the Indian match teachers are teaching match to the students in Australia. So how does he reach out to them? So he got a database, and then he took a voice bot on AI and trained it. And then first gave a script and then gave some guardrails. Guardrails are that आप इसके बाद नहीं जा सकते. अपन एक फेंस लगाते हैं ना, उसको guardrails बोलते हैं. That you can't go beyond this. So he told that you can't promise that your child will score higher. You can't promise that this is the best. You shouldn't do that. You should not tell that we have IP which is separate. तो उसने वो सब दे के उसको prompt दे दिया, और बाद में उसने उनको रिकॉर्डिंग उनको बोला उस बॉट को कि दैट इफ दे वांट दिस क्वेश्चन देन यू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन, otherwise you try and schedule an appointment for a person and then we will take it forward, because the bot can do 1000 calls a day. A person will not be able to reach out. Plus if you have to call in Australia, then the day starts at 4 a.m. for us in the morning, where Indians will not be calling them, but that may be the right time to call them because it may be 9:30, 10 o'clock for them. A bot can do that. So he put a agentic AI around it and he learned that वो bot बोलता ही जाता है और सामने वाला आदमी कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछता है तो वो सुनता नहीं है. So because it will continue saying its script. So he learned it, then he trained his bot that in case you see that there is a question that's coming from the head, then you stop, listen to what's happening and then respond. So by doing that for 15, 20 days, 30 days, his bot is now very accurate. He is given a tone to the bot. So people are actually, and this is called agentic AI. If this, then do this, then do this. It means that they are doing the entire task. They are doing the calling. They are listening to a human on the other side. And a lot of calls, you must be getting it from real estate developers right now. So in India, real estate selling has all transferred from call centers to bots. So the other person who is calling sometimes will not even realize it's not a human. It will actually be a bot, but in the human voice. So a lot of things are happening. Again, I will not want to go there, but one thing I want to stress again is that AI is going to be inevitable. Use your intelligence, use your experience, add it to AI and bring a better version of yourself. And that's what we'll have to collectively do for the firm as well. The idea to say this to all of you all is that I may know a little bit more than you all in terms of what's happening in AI, but I wouldn't be able to change things on the ground. Things on the ground will get changed when every one of you all is more aware of what's happening. But again, a word of caution: AI does not have wisdom and experience. वो कुछ भी बोल सकता है. Don't use it directly. Don't take it at face value. Put your intelligence. If we stop using our intelligence, which is the another big fear that I have, is that human as a race will become dumber now, right? Because there was an age where we had to do a lot of physical work. We had to walk a lot to get our food. We had to hunt animals to eat, and humans were fitter. Now we are sitting in offices and we have air conditioned places and we travel a little easily, and hence we are putting on weight and we are eating more than required, and hence we have to compulsorily exercise to be fit. And it may happen that after 10 years, people will have to exercise their brain to be mentally fit, or will become so dumber that we will stop thinking. Even if I have to, you read that meme that's going around that somebody asks Claude GPT that I have a car station which is 50 meters away. Should I walk or should I take my car? And Chat GPT says 50 meters is nothing, you should walk. But actually, how do you take a car to a car station without taking the car there, right? So it's dumb, but people are also getting dumber. And this is just a meme, but people will get too dumber. They will just ask Chat GPT कि मैं इडली खाऊँ कि उपमा खाऊँ. And then that is the kind of, that is where people are going to reach, because these assistants are all going to come on voice now. People are not even going to time. They are already on voice. I know a friend of mine, he's in Dubai, he drives down from his office to his home. He keeps talking to a GPT. This is what happened. It's journaling for him. This is what happened for me during the day, and then that person may GPT will ask question and it records a journal. People say journaling is good, right? So now journals are happening on GPTs. So that's how people are using. So enough of AI, I'll share more as I know more. But I think what has happened with cloud cowork is it's 10x the speed of what's happening. It's incredibly powerful. And I have just been using it, so I know it is very powerful, very intelligent. Let's hope we are able to make use of that intelligence to build something larger and bigger. Because now is also the time that this will go beyond geography and beyond the size of teams. A small team can do drastically big work if they are using it well. So coming to our appreciations for the month. The first appreciation is from the audit team. This is for Bhavik Jain. Bhavik is there? Can I have a round of applause for Bhavik? So there is a client of ours who is exploring a M&A opportunity, which means that they want that either a strategic investor comes in their company or they may get bought at some point of time. And for that, they want to be due diligence ready. So those are kind of assignments which come in that you do a due diligence and tell me whether I am ready for that. Because when that transaction comes in, somebody from Big Four and will come to do a due diligence, and that is the time I don't want surprises. So Deepak's team handled it well in coordination with all tax teams and legal teams, and Bhavik has done a great job in doing that. Great job. And one of the days when they were finalizing the reports, I saw these two boys sitting there, and then they were working hard so much that they forgot they didn't have keys for the closing the office as well. So that's how they were working. So great job, Bhavik.
I would like to speak. Yeah. So in this assignment, I worked very closely with Bhavik. Bhavik. So it is very difficult to get to the level of the owner, right, and the person who is handling investor, and understand them and make the changes and make it time bound. That is very difficult. So he used to directly talk to the owner, their chartered accountants, and get things done, revise everything. And whenever I used to call him, whether it is 10 in the morning, 10 in the night, he's already there, ready to do whatever is asked for. So that is what Bhavin is, and he has done good job.
So next one is to Srinidhi Bhatt, again from Deepak's team. So one of the clients whom we got listed is HomeSway. She is handling internal audit for them. Handling it for any other company is different, but this internal audit report goes to the statutory audit report, and it is also presented to the board, which consists of independent directors, and we have very learned people sitting in the board as independent directors. So the quality of the work has to be great, and I think they have been doing great job. Srinidhi, well done. Aja Suhas. Aja. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
So now we come to the GST team. So we know that Nisha has been working with us for a very long time. Nisha / Dwarka. Some know her as Dwarka, but we know her more as Nisha. So, and now she is moved out to bigger, better job with one of her clients only. And when somebody been in the system for so long leaves, there is a big vacuum that gets created, because a lot of work is being done by them which we don't even know, and a lot of client dependencies and team dependencies are there. So when she moved, there was no other option but to get another A player from the team to take that, and he's been an old A player of the GST team, and this is for Kalpesh Sankhwar, assistant manager. Big round of applause to him. Well done, Kalpesh. Well done, Kalpesh. But when Kalpesh has to do that job, somebody has to support Kalpesh. Right? Kalpesh का काम कोई नहीं लेगा तो Kalpesh निशा का काम कैसे करेगा? So one of that stars of his team who has taken over a lot of burden of Kalpesh has been Yagnesh Chaudhary. Yagnesh, please come. So big round of applause to him. You know, that's how teams grow. I was sitting with the marketing sales team yesterday and I was telling जीनत सुयोग का काम लो क्योंकि सुयोग को बहुत काम करना है और तुमको ये काम से बाद में सुयोग का काम करना है और तुम्हारे साथ जो टीम है उसको तुमको काम करना है, राइट? सो दैट्स हाउ यू विल ग्रो. You take the next person's work so that the next person is able to move ahead, and for doing that you have to train somebody to do it. I think Kalpesh did a great job to train him and he took up that job pretty well. Well done. आजा सुहास आजा. Well done.
Thank you.
So the next one is for Yogita Vidai, again from the GST team. She's working from home today. So her great strength is she's also in the system for a very long period of time, and you know, they are people, dependable people, right? Whatever work is given to her, she ensures it is done well, not much of follow-ups required, and very strongly recommended by her manager Mohit. So let's have a big round of applause for Yogita, and we will send her appreciation certificate to her or whenever she is in office. Another very senior person in our system from GST department. So GST department always had some pillars who were holding on to the department. These were Nisha, this was Vibhavari, who is the next one. So these people have been in the department so long that clients knew her, they knew their job very well. There was not much of follow-ups that were needed. So this is for Vibhavari. She's been handling clients independently without any team support. So that's a big work, you know. She's doing it independently, and there are some big clients she's been handling. So big round of applause for Vibhavari, who again works from home. So again, whenever she is in office, or we'll send her appreciation certificate to her. And the last one, again from the GST team. This time we have a lot of appreciations. So this is to Omkar Patil from the GST team. So can I have Omkar here?
He's at High-Tech.
Acha, he's again at High-Tech. So same, you know, that's the appreciation. We had our biggest GST client in terms of High-Tech. High-Tech is again a listed company, pretty large. The company already has a lot of finance people, CFOs, finance managers, internal compliance team, but they trusted us. Suhas met them multiple times and said that this is something that needs to be outsourced. Vishal met them, and then they had the trust. But it is always going to be more important to impress or keep the trust of such large clients. And that's where Omkar has been doing some great work, being at the client with ensuring that everything in High-Tech is done perfectly well, so that client is super happy and there are no escalations. So great job, Omkar. Well done. So the next one is from Sahil's team. This is to Raj Jaiswal. Is Raj around? Yeah, big round of applause to Raj. So one of our clients called Duracool Air Conditioning there were a different set of challenges where whenever we wanted to implement things, there were things which were not getting implemented on the ground. We were experimenting with a lot of things, it was not happening, then we had to put some people there. And finally, I think a lot of things are coming into place, and Raj has done a great job in stabilizing that client and making that client happy. Thank you, Raj. Thank you.
So here I just want to explain the journey of Raj from where he started and where he is right now. So when he started going Duracool, the client, right? So at that particular time, client used to just ignore him, even sometimes not giving what he want. Even sometimes not giving place to sit and all those stuff. That's the kind of treatment that he was getting. And from that, now he is in the position to command. Right now, he can ask, he can complain, and he can do whatever he wants in that particular company. So that is what he has done over the period of time. That is why he is standing here. and he has done. He has moved things in the company, and one of the important thing is the consistency that he has shown over the period of time. He is daily going Andheri east from Thane, and doing stuff that he should be doing. And then one more thing is that he is enjoying that thing. That is what I like about him. So without complaining, he is going there, he is enjoying, he is giving us a feedback, he is directly talking to and conducting meeting with client, which is very difficult. So that is what he has done over the period of time. Thank you for this.
That's what. Well done, Ryan. Well done. So the next appreciation comes from not a reporting manager, but somebody who's from the peer. So we had a great success story. I was telling a lot of new clients are coming in. So there is a client in Dombivli where when Suhas met them for the first time, they were not very convinced whether they want CFO services or not. But they said that let's do a gap analysis, which is how we start every assignment. And we have a special team who does gap analysis. We call it BSAR, Business Study Analysis Report, which is in the first 25 to 45 days. We go deep into their accounts finance system. We understand how the company works, the processes that they have. We also look at their compliances. We look at their financial performance. We map their performance against competitors. We see how they are using technology. We do a lot of good things. While it's a lot of stuff, but our onboarding team has been mastering that. They have done it for more than 60-70 clients now. So while it looks difficult for anybody from the outside, but these guys have mastered it. And there are two stalwarts there, Dinesh and Supan, who generally keep doing this client on client, different industries, different locations. So when they did this BSAR study, when it was presented to the client, he was so impressed. He actually understood that there are a lot of gaps. So when he was not sure that he wanted to take CFO service, but after looking at the report that they presented, they understood that they would need it, and they asked for a proposal. And then Suyog, messaged me that I sent a proposal at 6:11, and approval came in 20 minutes without any negotiation, which is very unlikely for us. So that's because of this great job done by Dinesh and Sukhman. So Dinesh, please come, and then followed by Sukhman. Have a big round of applause. See, this is the kind of things which cannot be sold, right? This is the kind of things which client experiences, and then he wants के boss मुझे दे दो, मुझे पैसा नहीं देखना है, मुझे क्वालिटी का काम चाहिए. So great work, Dinesh. Well done.
So I would like to speak for Dinesh and Sukhman. So these are the guys who face client for the first time. Right? It's a very difficult job. मतलब कोई जानता नहीं, कोई पहचानता नहीं है, उसकी टीम पता नहीं है, बिजनेस पता नहीं है, and then they will go and then they will understand each and everything, and then they will hand over the client to the regular team. So that is the great job they are doing. It is not just one client. It has happened to 2 clients in this month, wherein they just agreed for doing the due diligence, and then they converted it to a full-fledged CFO services, just because of the kind of work, the deeper work that they are doing, and that's why we have 2 clients because of these guys. Thank you.
सुखमन बाद में सेकंड फोटो में आ जा. वेल डन दिनेश.
थैंक यू.
आ जा सुखमन. वेल डन.
थैंक यू.
स्टार है, इसको ताली दो जोरदार.
थैंक यू.
समटाइम्स आई एनवी सुखमन. उसकी उम्र में अगर मेरे को इतना एक्सपोजर मिला होता तो मैं और बड़ी फर्म बनाता. At his young age, looking at so many clients, visiting so many clients, the confidence that somebody develops when you have to deal with so many clients. सुहास ने बोला ना कि हर clients का पहला फेस वो लोग है, and it's not very easy every time because client की टीम को लगता है कौन बाहर वाला आ गया, और इनको देखता है, इनको लगता है कोई कोई तो अकाउंटेंट 30 साल से वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, उनको लगता है बच्चे क्या करेंगे, और जब वो रिपोर्ट बाहर आता है तो उनको समझ में आता है कि भाई बच्चे नहीं है इनको बहुत कुछ पता है, एंड दैट इज़ वेयर दे गेट रिस्पेक्ट. सो ग्रेट वर्क गाइज. So another one also is a great success story. So in sales we have two ways by which sales comes in. One is marketing led sales. Marketing led sales यानी हम किसी को जानते हैं, या हमने कोई LinkedIn पोस्ट किया है, या हमने कोई वेबिनार होस्ट किया है, एंड पीपल इंक्वायर अबाउट अस, एंड फिर हम उनसे बात करते हैं और फिर सेल क्लोज होता है. द अदर काइंड ऑफ सेल इज कॉल्ड प्रोडक्ट लेड सेल्स. प्रोडक्ट लेड सेल्स मतलब आप काम इतना अच्छा किया कि वो आदमी ज़बरदस्ती आपको दूसरा कोई क्लाइंट दिला देता है. तो second success story is about a product like sales. So we have a client which got acquired by a MNC. It's called International Springs. This client had foreign partners coming in, and the first thing that they wanted is that we want a structured finance function. कि हमको foreign में हमको हमारी report समझ में आना चाहिए, because the way MNCs work is that they will have companies in different parts of the world. So there is one company that they've acquired in India. They may have something else in different part of the world. Now at the head office level, they want to see they want to see individual performance of each country, and they want to see consolidated as well. So when they want to see consolidated, all countries operate on a different accounting system. All countries operate on a different currency, and sometimes different accounting standards as well. So there are a lot of structures in a place so that you make your financial statements in a certain manner that it gets consolidated. It gives them a lot of idea in terms of what's happening at the country level, so that they can take decision at the HO level. So with this client, it was led by Apurva. Apurva, please come. So big round of applause. So Suhas was telling me कि ये client मेरा ऐसा है जिसको मैं मिलता ही नहीं हूँ, अपूर्व पूरा हैंडल करता है. तो अपूर्व पूरा हैंडल करने के बाद भी the kind of appreciation that comes across is not coming from the client directly, but it is coming across from the group. So group contacted us directly and told कि आप लोग इंटरनेशनल स्प्रिंग्स में इतना अच्छा काम करें, हमने एक और कंपनी एक्वायर किया पुणे में, और हमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि उधर क्या काम हो रहा है, आप लोग को काम करके दोगे क्या. तो हम कॉल पे गए, हमारी पूना की टीम अभी थोड़ी ट्रांजिशन फेज पे है. ग्रेट वर्क अपूर्वा.
तो अपूर्वा को मैंने रिकमेंड नहीं किया, बट
सुयोग ने किया
है, तो ऑपरेशन साइड पे जो वो अच्छा कर रहा है. So Apurva is handling one of the important client from the real estate segment, and people from real estate are very difficult to deal with, right? क्योंकि वो अलग ही नशे में होते हैं, अलग ही धुन में होते हैं, जो नंबर्स बात करते हैं, and all the stuff is totally different. So he is handling it, that client from maybe last 6-7 months, and when we started with that client, I thought कि भाई 2-3 महीने में खत्म हो जाएगा, but still we are doing it. They are asking for more work and more time and all those stuff. So great job done. He is doing a job for many of our clients wherein I need not go and visit. He just handle it himself. That is what he is doing for us. Thank you.
Well done, Apurva.
Thank you for
So this is for again Siddhi Lad. She's from Amay's team. She's not here today because again these are warriors are at field. So she's handling our very important client called ISHRE. ISHRE is an association for HVAC related businesses. So she handles the client there on site and has been doing great job. Very difficult for somebody to be at the client side alone and performing. If you are at the office, you are always supported by your peers here. You always have your manager around, you have your peers around. So if you're getting stuck, you can always reach out. But great people from our organizations are actually sitting at the client side, handling things independently. And Siddhi has been one of them. So great work, Siddhi, and well done. We will send across your certificate, or we will have you at our office and give it to you. And the last one for today goes to Kanchan Ambekar, again from outsource team. Is Kanchan around? Big round of applause for Kanchan. So like Suhas said, real estate clients different. So we have one more real estate client from BUND, Aryan Group. Again, all real estate, the problem is the scale at which they operate. Anything small that goes wrong becomes big. So, and it is very normal for things to go wrong there. And hence, anything that is related to them, whether it is accounting, whether it is taxation, whether it is finance, is always going to have some set of challenges because impacts are big. And she's been handling the entire group well, so big round of applause to her. आजा सुहास कहाँ है? अरे कभी आया? Well done. So that's on the appreciation for today. वापस आवाज बंद हो गया लगता है because it knew that the time is over. These guys cut the mic off because they know कि बहुत बात किया है. Suhas wants to speak something.
So I would like to speak about BPL, right? So
अरे हाँ.
BPL हुआ था इस time and it was so it was the largest event that has happened in this particular genre. तो हम लोग ने पहले करते थे BPL, but it was like 4 to 6 clients used to participate. But this time it was 12 clients who has participated, and around 175 people were handled at that particular arena. So I would like to take names of people who have supported in this particular event. If you are here, please come. Sukman, please clap for them. Dinesh, Astha Maru, Apurva Desai, Rudrash Patil, Deepak Mojidra, Nayan Golab, Sonali, Pranav Kadam, Durvesh, Suyash, Lakshman, Siddhi, Anushka. So these guys have done wonderful job. मतलब अपने यहाँ पे अगर कुछ इवेंट करना है तो मतलब इवेंट तो करना है, बाकी काम करके इवेंट करना है, राइट? So these guys have handled their own job, own work, priorities, and then शाम को बैठ के जो भी प्लानिंग करना है, वेंडर को जाके मिलना है, अरीना फाइनल करना है. सुयोग. So these guys have done a really good job. Thank you all for doing this for us and making this event a wonderful event, successful event. Thank you.
क्रिकेट का बैट वैट लेके आने है क्या? So good. Suhas reminded one of the big events. Cricket बहुत ही अच्छा था. I think next year is going to be bigger because lot of clients who were not participating messaged और बोला हमको नहीं बुलाया. So उनको ऐसा लग रहा कि कुछ ऐसे आपने कुछ चुन के क्लाइंट को बुलाया क्या? तो हमने बोला नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. हमारा ऑर्गेनाइजिंग करने का एबिलिटी हम लोग सुधार रहे हैं. So this time we could handle 12 teams. Maybe next time we will be able to handle 20 teams. But I am sure next time we will 100% get 20 teams, and we'll have to make it at a bigger venue, maybe 3 turf, and because everybody enjoyed and it was very competitive. In the final, owners of both the teams had come and sat at the turf to look at their match. They were that's serious about the game. So good fun, but I know it's very difficult organizing and great work done. And I think Suhas did not talk about Rajesh. Rajesh is the one who actually drove this. So right from in our partners meeting, that was one initiative I had taken कि मैं ये BPL कराऊंगा, and he did it considerably well, and everybody supported. So great work, and next time we are going to make it bigger. That's how we would like our clients to look at us, not just people who are providing service, but people who are there to play with them as well. So that's what is our essence as well. We think that our firm and client's firm is one firm. Let's not just work, but let's enjoy together as well. So great organizing, and before we end this month's town hall, there are two good things that are happening. So as firm is growing, families are also growing, right? So we have two people in our firm who will have a extended family now. So we have Girish from Bangalore who is engaged, and we are going to have his marriage coming soon, and we have Mohit from GST who's got engaged. I am sure the GST team has already got a party. और अगर पार्टी नहीं मिला है तो मोहित को छोड़ना मत. And tomorrow we are going to Bangalore for the same reason. तो event तो ठीक है, but we want to ensure that Girish treats us well for his engagement. So congratulations to both Girish and Mohit, and wishing you all, lot of happiness, and we are awaiting your marriages so that we can all enjoy together. So thank you guys, and have a great day and month ahead. Thank you.